So tonight's keyword is carrot for a chance to win $100. Y'all. All right, so right now I'm just getting all these zip ties on here. Y'all, how many of y'all have tried these flower boards? I probably should have done some homework. To see how, like, you know, a good ruffle to use, a good pedal. But we didn't. Y'all, I did find this works a little bit faster for me. So I just prop my board up, take my zip tie, fold it in half, and then just push it through. I'm sure lots of people do this, and I just figured out that it's a good idea. The glue gun's amazing. Charlotte, don't glue yourself with that glue gun. It gets hot. Real hot. Y'all, this is the longest part. I still think if someone sold these boards with the zip ties already on them, there's probably a market for that. All right, so one thing, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Whenever I have used these boards, I always do them upside down because all of the company's branding from where the board is from is in the plastic. So I don't want my customer who buys this and hangs it on their door to think they need to go to the company's website to order their next wreath, right? So on this side, it has their website, their patent pending information, all that kind of stuff. On the back side, it's nice and clean that the customers would see. Y'all, we're almost done. Almost done. Y'all, if you haven't, make sure you share the video. Y'all, it's also getting colder in here, so it's a little less fun with the fingers. I should have probably also have counted these things, but I didn't. So I don't even know. We don't do the zip ties on it because we don't know if they need them open or closed. But Jan, I would think your customer would know what they wanted to use. Right? So if I needed open, I wouldn't order closed. Y'all, last row of zip ties. You had 3 boards warp. Did you let Lori know that the board's warped? All right. Y'all, now all of our little zip ties are in there. We're just gonna hope that we don't have to go in between. We want to get these closed just a little bit. You don't want to have to fight with holding the mesh in place and try to close a zip tie at the same time. Y'all, in my head, I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna fold those little petals, cause I don't know. I also don't know what to do down here. There's just one. Do I sell this board? I do. So if you go to DecoExchange.com and you just type in UITC, the board will show up. Robin says she does them 1 row at a time. Robin, I may regret this. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't have a star. I have a carrot. Y'all, it's almost Christmas. Is everyone ready for Christmas? I haven't bought the first gift outside of the stuff for the fundraiser. So, family, if you're watching, you're not getting a Christmas gift. I have an idea. Y'all, what if I do this and then on the back, hang on, I have an idea. So I'm going to use this one to keep it from coming through. We'll see if this works out. No, Parker doesn't get a Christmas gift. All right, so y'all, I basically just used 1 hole, ran the zip tie through the 1 hole, and then I made a brace on the back so that the zip tie can't come through. You chamfered holes What? I have no idea what that means, but it doesn't sound like a good thing. All right. Y'all, you don't hang a carrot upside down. Focus, friends, focus. All right. Y'all, I know it's gonna take a lot of mesh. So we're gonna cut some 10-inch squares because someone said 10 inches a while ago. All right, so let's cut these 10 inches. Ask Tammy how that energy drink is, y'all. Y'all, we're gonna stop here and just see if we know what we're doing before we go any further. Because I'm not cutting all that mesh to make a, to quit. So let's just look. All right. So when I'm looking at it, I'm gonna fold it like this for sure. Then I think I'm just gonna crinkle this in to get a nice little point like this. And then add this right on our frame. Let's try the next row and see if it gets any better. Y'all. All right, so we made our 10-inch square. Then we're gonna fold it corner to corner. Y'all, then we're just gonna go right in here and start to pinch it up. Y'all, these little flaps, I'm gonna fold in because flaps ain't fun. And then I'm just gonna add it right in here. Y'all, I'm gonna do about an inch with my finger. And pull it tight. You aren't starting at the bottom. I am starting at the bottom. All right, get that folded in. Get this one added. All right, now, for those of you that are confused, we're making a carrot. Carrots are not like this. That's a hat. carrots are like this. So we want all of our petals to point down, and we want to make sure we keep that carrot shape, right? So, Connie, this is the only petal I got. And I'm not starting over. Am I folding them the right way? Girl, I'm just folding them my way. Y'all, the only person that's gonna know if the carrot is the wrong shape or the petal's the wrong is you. If your customer knows enough about Unique in the Creek to call you and tell you, hey, your petal's folded wrong, they should have folded it them damn selves, y'all. Right? We ain't got time for that. So take your square, fold it corner to corner, and just scrunch it up. When you get that little fish tail at the end, fold them inside so that they don't fray out. Y'all, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Y'all, I bought a sealing machine, but I haven't used it yet. So far, just one twist, one zip tie in every hole is fine. No, this isn't the Damon pedal. This is the only pedal I've ever watched. Y'all look, all we're gonna do is keep layering this until we get to the top. It's gonna naturally have that curve coming in. Y'all, all I'm telling you is that your customer doesn't have any idea how the wreath should be made, right? Y'all, this one wants to flip the wrong way. We're gonna cover that up. Is this one of your boxes? No. All you have to do is go to DecoExchange.com, get 2 rolls of orange mesh, a triangle board, and then we gotta figure out the top. We ain't there yet. Pearl says she doesn't like the sealer. Well, here's the thing. My engineering background, chemical engineering, right, tells me that there's probably some chemicals in this mesh that I don't want to breathe. So I'm not trying to burn them. Yeah, the mesh is cut 10 by 10. Y'all, that one petal right there, that's like the second born. Just out there doing its own little thing. I know one thing, it's going to be a fluffy carrot. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Y'all, we still need 55 more. I'm using a heavy foil mesh because I wanted to make sure the board didn't show through it. Whoa. You shouldn't text carrot to DecoExchange. You should text carrot to the phone number. Y'all, I'm thinking this is an easy way to have like an inexpensive project in your shop. 2 rolls of mesh is going to be around $10. The board is $7. We're at $17. I'm personally not going to make my whole last row green. I don't know when's the last time you checked out a carrot and the whole top was green. I've never seen one like that. Usually it's just the center of the top of the carrot. How can you stop it from fraying? Mine's fraying. It's just what happens. It's mesh. Y'all's carrots be looking like you're gonna need an antibiotic if you got the whole top green. Linda, glad to see you recovered from COVID. Whoop. So y'all, in Louisiana, New Orleans specifically, snow cone wreaths are super popular. So I bet you that you can make a pretty cool snow cone out of this board. Uh-oh. We're to the end of the line, friends. Hopefully we got enough. All right, so we got our 10-inch square, right? Because the mesh is 10 inches. We cut it 10 inches. Michelle, listen, you didn't show up tonight, so I'm on my own making this carrot. We're gonna do our little ruffle. Then I'm gonna fold this little thing on the inside because just how we go. Jessica said that someone used it to make a pizza for a pizzeria. That's fun. Awesome, Thomas. Do a live of a snow cone wreath. Y'all, we're gonna let Michelle make a snow cone. Michelle, we need you to turn this board into a snow cone. Y'all, you know what? What if you put a board like this and you zip tied one of the big circle boards on top of it to make it a snow cone? I mean, that's a little too DIY for me, but Michelle could take care of it. Y'all, if you don't know, Michelle is like the unique in the creek crow that I know. I have a feeling we got shared to the good Facebook because we have some random names that we've never seen before. So we're waiting on the those fun comments. We don't have a horse board. I know they do, but I don't. It would be a huge snow cone. They make them big. You're wrapping presents? I didn't have to, all I had to do was wrap 2 gifts this year. And it was for our Christmas party at work. And and one was alcohol and one was candy. Because yeah, Mary, we were still selling Christmas wreaths. I think we sold one today, and it's to be shipped. We sold one on Monday to ship to Alaska. I'm like, well, I hope they don't think it's going to be there on time. What's the popular snowball place in the quarter? Girl, I don't go to the quarter. I'm not trying to catch the Rona or anything else. Y'all, we're like a quarter of the way there. Y'all, I live about 10 minutes outside of New Orleans, and I've only been in New Orleans maybe 4 times since I've moved here about 4.5, 5 years ago. And one of those times was for Wreath Makers Live. It's just not my thing. No, I didn't ask about the cup with food in it. That's Mom's department to handle. I'm sure she took care of it today. Y'all, the best food in New Orleans is not in New Orleans. It's outside, like in little small towns. The best environments are outside in little small towns. Downtown is pretty to see, but once you've seen it once, it's not really anything. Like, I don't need to go back. We do go to the aquarium sometimes, but we just go straight there and then straight out. We will have these clippers at DecoExchange. They're in transport now. Y'all, we don't drink and we don't party, so there's really nothing in the city that we need. Y'all, so this is quite a fun process. You like the food places in Lafayette? You're missing out. You got to go a little bit further. All right, so we're just folding our little 10-inch squares into a triangle. Brenda's screaming about something, but we don't really know what she's talking about. I'm pretty sure this is just the regular petal, nothing special. All right, so you can see it's layering quite nicely. You could absolutely make a mermaid tail if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure I've seen someone make a mermaid tail. No, this is not Damon's petal. This is just a normal petal. Maxine, this is just the triangle board. You can get it at DecoExchange. Y'all, we should have cut our carrots smaller so we'd have left things to ruffle. Someone tell Lori that we need miniature versions of all the boards. Whoop. Y'all, that one we got a little happy with. Wiggle that down a little bit. Y'all, I think Connie's the one who likes to cut these boards up and make them different shapes. That's a little too DIY for me. This is just called wide foil Deco mesh. I chose the wide foil. Whoop. I chose the wide foil because I wasn't sure if it was going to give good coverage or not. But it's doing plenty of coverage. Jan, Lori sent me a text message with all kinds of things that she's doing next year. But I'm not going to spill the beans either. You could do every other row if you want, maybe. While that, we're making a souffle. A little carrot souffle. Deborah, so I know that Connie cuts her triangle board up and makes angels with it. How many ruffles can we make? It's like a game. Y'all, we're down to 3 rows. Will I be carrying accordion ribbon? I will not. I don't like it. Don't like it. All right, so far we're still looking like a little shiny carrot. All right. Y'all, we actually have a an orange fabric mesh that I was gonna use on here, but I think it was sold out. And I thought the orange fabric mesh would look better because the orange fabric mesh had like a little string of burlap in it, so it wouldn't be quite as shiny of a carrot. Carrot, that's a nice word. That's a fancy carrot, the carrot. Debbie, we already have the Popeyes turkey in the fridge defrosting. Is that a train? It's either a train or a barge. So when the barges go near the refineries, they blow their horns so that things don't happen. Why no music in the background? Because it's actually against Facebook terms of service to play music. One more on this row, y'all. Can't be a carrot without dirt on it. Girl, I don't know where you put in your carrots, but my carrots come dirt free. All right, last one on this row. All right. Next row. So y'all, all we're doing, if you came in late, we took our 10-inch mesh, we cut it in 10-inch squares. We're going to fold it over, point to point. Then we just crinkle it up. Whenever you get that little, whatever shape this is, we fold in these little wispy tips because can't have no crazy. Deborah, you actually cannot play Christian music. Read your terms of service, friend. Any music that is owned by someone else, you're breaking their copyright to play the music. I tell you what, friends, whenever you have 2,000 people watching your videos, and you grow your page to 350,000 followers, you can give me advice on how Facebook plays. Until then, you should probably take my advice and not get yourself sued. How do we notify the people that wins the $100? They get an email and they get a text message that they won. I'm just saying I kind of do this for a living. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you about music. Y'all, this is a really thick carrot. Whoever said that you could do every other one, you might be right. I don't know. Can anyone confirm, can you do every other layer or every other row? I don't know if you guys remember, like back in the 90s, there was this thing called Napster, and they sued millions of moms around the country because their children's pirated their music. Y'all, even if you own a restaurant or a bar, do you know if you have music playing in the background, you have to pay a company a monthly fee to legally do that? Amy says every other will work. Well, y'all should have said that an hour ago. Before I'd already started, friends. Okay, now, what do we do about the top? Because we can't have we can't have that. Y'all, what do we do at the top? Help a kid out. We can't have a random row of stuff at the top. Hello, I would like to phone a friend. Tammy, we do not substitute. We just refund. You can't put greenery across the whole top. What kind of carrot you seeing, girl? Greenery only goes in the center of your carrot. You'll have to make a big boat? No. Okay. We're going to figure this out. Y'all, but if I do ruffles, I've already closed my zip ties. Do I need to cut my zip tie off? Green curls, greenery. Even this way, you're going to have a random zip tie at the top. Y'all, let me think about this for a minute, because y'all, I am not gonna give the whole carrot a green mohawk. That ain't right. Y'all ever seen a carrot with green from side to side? Y'all. Let me play with this. That's not, you're gonna be able to see that right there. That's it. Scrap it, throw it out, we're done. Game over. All right, so if I just do one layer, I can see the board. Not a fan of that. Look, I can see the board. We got to think this one through. All right, so if I do this, I'm gonna see those, and that's not cute. I have an idea. We're gonna go with this. All right, let me get a zip tie in here now. I've got an idea. All right, so I'm making a little bow tie ruffle, and I'm folding it in half to make this little ruffle. And we're zip tying it in. I'm gonna do 3 on both sides. YouTube carrot wreath. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right now and watch YouTube. All right, so we have 3. I'm gonna skip 3. And so there's 9 across the top. Y'all are wild. Wild. I want you guys to go look at a carrot and then come back and tell me what you found out. Y'all, honestly, I wish we would have done this technique, this little ruffle, across the whole board because it's smaller and I like it better. Okay, now, y'all, I'm gonna go back and in between the ties, I'm gonna add another zip tie. And on this one, I'm just gonna make a little ruffle. That ruffle is gonna be to cover what we have going on there. Get it nice and tight so it fluffs out like that. Look. So we went this way, down with a ruffle, and now we're coming back across the top with a ruffle to cover our mechanics. See? I knew we would figure it out. We got a healthy carrot. Healthy carrot. Y'all, I'm honestly probably gonna come back in here and fluff these out a little bit more so the whole carrot's a little bit more poofy versus just flat and thick. I like it better. All right, let's do the other side. Y'all, we just, our scissors just flew. How many rolls of mesh? Just 2. Now, y'all, what's really important about this part is making sure you pull that zip tie as tight as you can so that your mesh puckers up. Oh, I would not eat carrot cake. Do not put any vegetables in my cake. Like, that ain't right. Yeah, I'm sure they hit the cord, which made it shake. I'm sure you could add the ruffles across the whole board if you wanted to. I think you would have a hard time with the ruffles on the whole board, because how are you going to put the ruffles next to the... How are you going to put the ruffles in every thing next to each other? Well, Joyce, this ain't YouTube, friend. All right. Y'all, we're going to get some of our green. Cut off the crazy edge. All right. So I'm going to cut 3 pieces of mesh. Brandy, I definitely eat. Eat. Don't worry, friend. I'm well nourished. All right. Y'all, I grabbed some greenery. Y'all, I'm going to take my greenery and get it nice and fluffed out. I'm going to use my stem cutter. Y'all, we only had 10 stem cutters left in stock. I didn't tell anyone to look up what Lori did on YouTube. All right, now I want to put my stem in here now. That way, whenever I put that zip tie on there, it'll zip tie right in, and I won't have to worry about it. Yeah, this is a fern. All right, then I'm gonna take my 3 little pieces here, fold them over, and follow the same pattern that we did before. All right, so I put my stem in the same zip tie that I'm going to put this in. Y'all will probably go back and put a green ruffle in there as well. Molly, you should totally make a carrot. Y'all, the Unique and the Creek boards are actually on sale right now at DecoExchange. I think it's $7 for the carrot board. All right, we're gonna add a ruffle in there because it needs a little bit more junk in its trunk. So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 green ruffles. We'll see. We'll see. 20. Right, so we're just adding a little ruffle right in there for a little bit more filler. Jill, just 2 rolls of orange, and I had a little bit left over. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need... Let me just try putting 1 more over there. Michelle, there's character boards sitting on the shelf. So I don't know if they're just sold out and they haven't packed the orders yet, or if they just didn't list the character boards. Wait, we need a zip tie. I'm not real sure. Y'all, now what I wish I had was another type of fern to have a little bit of greenery hanging down. Oh, you know what? Nope. Changed my mind. I know what we're gonna do. Yeah, the green is a fabric mesh. And I wish I would have had an orange fabric mesh that I could have found for the whole carrot. I think I would have liked the color of the orange fabric mesh better, honestly. But I found this one first. All right. So we do need to get another something right here. And I don't know if it's going to be green or orange yet. I'm thinking orange is what I need. So I have 3 ruffles here and only 2 ruffles on this side. So I need 1 more orange ruffle. Is fabric mesh best to use? No. Whatever mesh you want to use. It just depends on the look that you want. All right. Yo, I need a ribbon. Hang on. Y'all, we're gonna make a bow to put right here. All right. Oh, awesome, Melissa. Y'all, I'm gonna start with a 2.5 inch. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a tail on one end. Measure about a 6-inch loop. On both sides, and then a little bit shorter tail up at the top. I think we have 100 more stem cutters on the way. All right, I'm gonna add one strip of this. And then I'm gonna add the tails down here. Gonna use our pipe cleaners. The stem cutters are 145. All right, twist this off. Y'all, how many of y'all are gonna do the WIMPs training with us? How many of y'all got the text message about the WIMPs training and went and checked it out? All right, y'all, I'm gonna put my bow right in here where we put that bright green. Deborah said she's taking it. Awesome. Y'all, the WIMPs training is all updated and new, and I'm excited to go through it again with people. It's going to be good. We added several new lessons in there. Y'all, my coach told me that I should be selling the WIMPs training for $9.97 because it's that good. And I'm selling it for $27. So there's that. Debbie, it's not going to be in the same group. If it was in the same group, you wouldn't have to pay for it again. All right, let's trim our ribbon tails up. What kind of training? It helps you figure out who your perfect customer is. It helps you realize what they'll purchase. And it helps you attract those people to your business. Yeah, $27. But they wanted me to sell it for $997, and I was like, no thank you. I'm good. Y'all, that burlap ribbon, okay, if you've ever used this, inside of it is like little bitty, you can see it right here, fiber strings, and those strings make me sneeze. So I'm not rubbing snot, I'm trying not to sneeze. What do the initials stand for? Who is my perfect person? All right, y'all, we also need to get something on the back so that it hangs. So for me, I'm just gonna put a pipe cleaner right in the holes on the back. Does it address social media? Yeah. So if you go to findmywimps.com, it's telling me one payment of $37. Yeah, that means that you checked that box. So y'all, I don't know if you guys have heard yet or not, but in 2021, I have pledged to build at least one tiny house for a veteran, okay? So, whenever you sign up, the profits are going towards the tiny house. And there's a line in there that says, if you would like to donate extra, check this box. If you check that box, it's going to add 27 plus 10, which is 37. Y'all, so I'm just running that pipe cleaner right through the holes in the back. So whenever you join this challenge, you'll be helping us build a tiny house for a veteran in 2021. The carrot's awesome. Thank you. Tiffany, you know, we owe a lot to our veterans. So if we can do that as a community and build at least one little tiny house, I think that's an amazing thing that we can do. Y'all, getting the pipe cleaner through the zip tie is fun. I should have put this on before we layered all the stuff. Because now I'm fighting with all the other things that we put in there to get the pipe cleaner through. So y'all, that project was inspired by Tammy Hodges. When I first met Tammy, our very first conversation, she told me that she had a dream that she was going to help build a tiny village neighborhood for veterans. And she pledged to build a tiny house in 2021, and I pledged to match it if she did. So that's where the inspiration came from. All right, now we can hang our carrot. Y'all, this is a big door hanger for sure. Let's go hang it on the door and look at it. It doesn't look too big on the door. Sharon, on that checkout page, it has all the dates on it. Y'all, it's the best of both worlds. You will get some amazing training that can change your business, and together we're going to change someone's life. So it's a win-win. I get to donate 11 days of my time. You get to learn something to change your business, and together we get to build a tiny house. Like, how can we not do that? Where do you find the sign up? It's I'll type it in. Find my wimps.com. Yeah, anyone can, y'all, if I just made this carrot with no carrot experience, anybody can make it. All we did was cut our mesh. All we did was cut our mesh in 10-inch squares, folded it over, and then pinched it till it made a little triangle. Right? And then we just put these in every zip tie. Yeah, both Tammy and her husband are veterans. What if you're not in group but would like to donate? You can still go to the website and make your donations. If you're in the business group, go into the business group and just read the post about it. If you're in the creative coaching group, go in there, read the post about it. All right, y'all, that's it. We made a fun carrot. And go check out Find My Wimps. It's WIMPPS.com. If you are struggling to grow your business online, it will be the kickstart that you need to get 2020